Hello guys, this is Nawab Solutions. What is electricity and its types? Electricity is a type of energy that consists of the movement of electron between the 2 points when there is a potential difference between them, making it possible to generate what is known as an electric current. Let's see a practical example to understand it better. What happens when we turn on the light switch? The electrical circuit is closed, connecting the first point to the second. The electrons start to move through the metallic copper wire, the conductive element, and we immediately have light. The circulation of electrons through the conductor wire is transformed into the electric light. As we will see below, electricity is practically essential in our day to day lives, thanks to its amazing versatility and high level of convenience. Advantages of electricity: accessible and easy to produce. Electricity can be generated from the wide variety of the energy sources, both renewable and non renewable. Manageable and easy to transport. Electricity can be transported over the long distances and on the large scale through the transmission and distribution networks. Versatile and easy to transform. Electricity can also be transformed into other types of the energy such as the light, lighting a light bulb, heat, lighting an electric radiator, or motion using an engine. How is electricity generated? What is the origin of the electricity we use in our daily lives? While it is true that electricity is present in nature, for example, as lighting and thunderstorms, the reality is that this type of energy is difficult to store. As a result, we need power plants that are constantly producing the electricity we use. Depending on the type of energy source used to produce electricity, we can classify electricity generation into two major groups. Renewable electricity generation. Renewable energy comes from a natural source such as wind power, water power, or the heat of the sun. They are therefore inexhaustible sources of the energy and are more environmentally friendly. Some examples of the renewable sources are wind energy. Wind farms utilizing wind turbines use air currents to transform the kinetic energy of the wind into the electricity. It is an inexhaustible source but somewhat unstable as it is subject to the atmospheric condition. Photovoltaic solar energy. It is obtained when sunlight hits the solar panels, producing electrons which, when they move, create a flow of electricity. At present, solar panels are intelligent and can change their own orientation and inclination, following the sun's trajectory at all times for greater efficiency, although more stable than wind power. It is also subject to environmental conditions. Hydropower. This energy is a traditional and sustainable practice, which is why it continues to be one of the most demanded renewable sources. However, it requires more infrastructure than the previous cases since it involves the construction of the dams or dikes. By using a system of the hydraulic turbine, the force of the moving water is harnessed to produce electricity. Non renewable electricity generation. By contrast, non-renewable energy sources use limited natural resources to generate electricity. In addition, they are generally not as accessible as they are only found in the certain parts of the planet. Depending on how they are extracted, they can be classified into two different groups. Energy from the fossil fuels. This energy is generated from burning the fossil fuels such as the oil, coal, and natural gas. Although the trend is for us to depend less and less on them to advance in the decarbonization, the reality is that they still play an important role in the energy mix, particularly when it comes to the natural gas due to its lower carbon emission.